Alright. Hello everyone, this is Thal McRom. Starting off our live stream. Figure we'll be looking at some of the different demos that are going on Steam's Next Fest right now. And I thought I'd start off with one that kind of caught my interest. I saw Spange playing this one and it really kind of appealed to me. And it's called The Last Caretaker. So I threw it on my wish list and I figured we'd start off with it. It's a survival game. Hey Gabriel, how you doing? Everything going well over there in Croatia? But anyways, I'm gonna kick us off with The Last Caretaker, as I figured the first demo we'd look at today. Oh good, that is capturing the sound. I'm doing okay. I've been a little under the weather the past couple days. Because I went and got my flu shot. I'm going to adjust the volume on this, it's a little loud on the capture software. There we go. But yeah, I've been a little under the weather. I think I'm going to apply that because I don't want to get, a copyright strike against me here for having music from the games. But yeah, no, normally flu shots don't bother me, but this one that I got on Wednesday, it's really kind of put me down for the past few days. So, but other than that, I'm doing pretty well, so hanging in there. I think that's the easiest way to put that. All right, so we're going to look at The Last Caretaker here. Because I like survival games, and this is a survival game we get to play as a robot, so that's kind of cool. Alright. That's good that you're hanging in there. But, alright. Wow, that mouse... Okay, that mouse sensitivity is real high. Alright. Turn that down just a hair. Here, let's try, like, 80%? What does that do? Alright. Continue. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Alright. Okay, what's this? We got plastic, so we can loot all that. Alright, do we have power? Alright, no, we don't have power. Okay. Do we have a lamp? 6. Aha! The 6 keys are a lamp. So we have a flashlight. Alright, left click to grab. Okay. So this game
It's dark and quiet now,
is
but it doesn't have to
a survival, it's like a sci-fi survival game, and you're like a robot, and your goal is to try and fix up a bunch of stuff, and basically save humanity, I guess, is kind of the concept. I'm not super sure what the exact storyline is, because I didn't do a whole bunch of research into it, but you're basically a robot, and this is actually like an oil rig. Because apparently something's happened to Earth, or whatever planet we're on. I think it's Earth. And there's like these weird, blobby alien creatures that have like infected like the other robots, and they've turned against humanity, and you're trying to just either, I think, escape the planet or whatever. But basically the idea in the demo, anyways, is you're trying to fix up this station enough, this oil rig that you're on, that you can then repair a boat and basically sail out into this water-filled world to scavenge supplies and things you need. So basically, we've got to restore power, is what it's telling me here. So we've got that. So this is a battery. So this is basically some stored power. That's a door we can't get through. See like these little bug thingies looking here on the shelves? These are like little miniature robots. And those are some of the things that have been corrupted. These are just like broken dead ones or whatever. Alright, so we found some glass and some stuff there. What's this? See, that's another thing called, like... What is this thing called? A broken mosquito. So I guess that's another type of robot of some sort. Alright, oh, here's the door we can get through. There we go. All right. Oh, see this? See this thing here? This like dead-looking kind of humanoid robot? That's what we are. Um. So we have battery. Okay, another battery. We're gonna loot all that. It's like you can actually pick him up and move him around. Oops, I kind of threw him there. But I know one of the things you can do is you can like recycle stuff. Can we do anything with this duffel bag? No? Okay. Alright, well anyways, that got me one of the things I needed, which was a cable. Oh, good, we got some more resources in that box there. Alright, so E to connect. And then E to connect. There we go. And turn it on. There we go. Now we have power again.
Restored connection brings us closer to reclaiming our home.
And see,
We've lingered here long.
see now we can turn the lights on and off in here.
Head to the docking hangar. There's something important there, waiting to show us our path.
Make sure I didn't miss anything in here.
Each pod carries one human seed.
Okay, so that fixed this door. By turning on the power. So one of the things you have to do is you have to like, you know, wire things up. Oh, we found a little stuffed animal.
Lazarus pods
We're gonna loot
require
him.
supervision.
Another dead robot.
Water supply, confirm electrical flow, ensure nutrient.
Okay. Let's see here. I guess we just have to go through this door. Oh, yep. Do lights work in here? Oh, good. We have lights in here. I'm noticing a lot of these dead caretaker robots. Alright. Got another battery here. Let's turn on some power here. Oh, we got another stuffed animal. Yeah, actually, I'm planning to stream Vintage Story again, either later this afternoon, my time, or tomorrow. One of the two. Probably, definitely tomorrow, if nothing else. Here we go. Get this door open. Oh, okay. I do like the fact that you can hold down and connect stuff here. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so let's grab a cable, connect to self so we can heal. So we are robots, so we heal by plugging ourselves in. There we go. And what's this? This is the backup save. So this is like a save point, but that doesn't work in the demo. That I do know from watching someone else play. And then what it wants us to do here is basically unblock this door. Come on. There we go. On. There we go. Now I'm just left clicking to grab. Yeah, what I'm trying to decide though is if I want to stream Vintage Story with my kid, or if I want to stream just my personal playthrough, where I'm doing my vanilla playthrough. Because I'm still trying to burn time to get through winter in that playthrough. So that's something we'll have to figure out. Here we go. Got some sort of elevator here. Anything back here? Nothing back there. Alright, well, let's grab these extra batteries here. So we've got... This is interesting. I just noticed it's keeping track of how many consumable batteries we've picked up. Alright, can we go up this ladder? We can go up the ladder. The robot. I guess that was the elevator.
They will not think, but without you, they cannot exist.
There we go.
Do not require recognition.
There we go. Ah, see, there's some loot up here, including a plant.
Flow steady. Carry on, caretaker.
I appreciate that. I'll do my best to make sure my streams remain entertaining. There we go. I probably should have just taken the elevator up. Then I would have missed those two batteries. Alright. Okay, here we go. Can I get some lights up here? Yes, we can. Alright, some more batteries. There we go. Anything else of loot up here? So, we're talking about the weird, like, problems. So this is one of those weird, like, monstrosities is kind of taking things over. Yeah, that's one of the other things that a lot of people have been commenting is because here, like, for example, we have a melee, so, like, the C button. Look, our melee is a crowbar. That seem familiar to people?
No.
Yeah, it does look like Cthulhu goo. And when we break it, look, see broken robots come out. It's like this goo, whatever it is taking over the other robots. Okay, there we go. So we got some wire scraps out of it. You know, it almost... Yeah. You know what this makes me think of? Looking at the goo now, that I'm playing the game myself. Yeah, nanites. It makes me feel like a gray goo event. I don't know if everyone's familiar with what a gray goo event means here. Alright.
Your vessel. More than just metal and
Oh,
circuits.
see, there's the boat we're fixing right there.
This boat is how you'll reclaim the seas, and perhaps even your identity.
Let's loot this stuff here.
The dock systems are offline. Without them, we're trapped here.
Oh, some more
Restore
stuff.
the power, caretaker, so we can sail again.
Okay, so I have to left click to hold this. Alright. So these are like small little portable batteries here, this little blue thing I picked up. That part I know from watching Spange play this. I don't know if people are familiar with Spange. Alright, okay, yeah, there goes down to the water. We don't want to go down there. Up here. Let's put this down right here for a second. Let's grab the extra bits. Come on, give me the extra bits, please. There we go. Oh, some more power cables. We're going to need those. Now, you don't think you understand how nanites get inside that goo? The goo is the nanites, is the concept there. Ooh, that robot did not make it. How do we get from this side to that side without swimming? Can I jump that? Like, how do they fit? So I'm not sure how the small ones fit in that pile of goo, but I'm saying the gray goo itself is probably nanites, is my assumption here. I want to get onto this boat with this battery, because I want to take this battery with me. Here we go. There we go. Made it onto the boat. I put this here. Alright. Let's finish looting kind of the extra materials and bits that we can find around here. The reason I'm looting all these resources is because they will become important later. Alright, so we're going to take this cable. And we're going to connect it to here. We're going to jump over to here. Switch cables. There we go. Q to drop. I just want to... No. Drop. Can I not, like, pick this back up and... Right, I guess I just have to leave that on the boat. I wanted to put that cable back into my inventory, but it's alright. I'm going to take this battery, put it over here. Because basically what we have to do right now is it wants us to basically refuel and recharge the ship. The small robots I don't think are actually the nanites. The little spider bot thingies that came out, I think those are basically supposed to be like some sort of small maintenance bot. Oh god. Oh god, I'm being attacked by blobs. What is going on here? Ah, get! Bad! Bad blob. Oh god, they're all over my boat. Get off my boat. Get off my boat. Get! Yeah, ew. Those were nasty, whatever those were. Oh, we have a healing station here. Alright, there we go. Did not like the goose worm. I should recharge our robot. Alright, let's connect that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Here, more goo. Where is it? Where is it? Ah! Come here. Where are you? Get off my boat. Good lord. Alright, come on. There. Man, these goo blobs. All right. I wanted this. I want to connect that to myself. There we go. All right. So yeah, you have to recharge yourself off these battery packs, by the way. All right. There we go. Cool. No, I don't need the cable. Nope, nope. Drop the cable. There we go. Yeah, those slimes are... Can I, like, put this in my inventory? Oh, I can. Okay, so Q, by holding it, it will reel in the cable. That's the trick. There we go. Okay, I have to hold it down. There we go. Cool. Now that I figured that out. Alright, so let's get back to finding out what all we have to do. So we have to go up here somewhere. I will just be coughing off and on, folks, so I do apologize for that. Okay, there we go. We got some more scrap and stuff. Let's see here. Let's open this up. Alright, so we got to restore power to fix that door. Yeah, alright. Got a broken thing here. What's in here? I don't think I can climb that. Alright. How do I crouch? I'd like to get out of here now. Crouch? Okay, controls crouch. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so this room, that's the room we want to get into, because that's got the recycling unit and a fabrication unit in there. Alright, well, we got some stuff in here. We got some copper and some other stuff. We got another thing there. Alright, so let's go up this way, since it looks like we can't go through that other door. Alright, we got another battery. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this, we're gonna grab. We're gonna, nope, nope, nope. Come here. Make that there. Let's grab this. Grab all that. Come on, give me the loot, please. Thank you. Alright, more batteries. Batteries are good. More scrap is good. Oh, even more loot. Sorry, I'm a bit of a loot goblin in these games. Alright, so let's see here. What I think I'll do is let's connect this to here. Nope. Didn't want to do that. I wanted this one to connect there. There we go. Now I do want to connect cable to here, and then to here. There we go. And there's a reason I'm doing this. This is where a little bit of knowledge about what's going on in the game comes in. Let's also do a cable to here. And then the other thing I need to do is I need to get my F5 tool, which is my wrench repair. Alright, so how do I repair this? Left click. There we go. Alright, and then power on.
The dock is alive again.
There we go, but we were going to be burning through power fast.
Forward reconnects us to a brighter future.
Okay, that's just another broken bug.
Caretaker.
Let me turn off my flashlight, save a little power here.
These waters were once pathways.
Okay.
carrying life, purpose, and discovery. Something awaits you out there.
Got some more random bits here. There we go, and... Alright. Now we got a teddy bear looking out of the ocean. But yeah, look at this world out here. So you see this giant ocean we're standing next to? So this is kind of like what the game world will be like when this game hits full release. And see, we got some more of these gray goo things up here. Come on. Yeah. Eat wrench. There we go. Oh, it respawned. That was tricky. tried to trick us. Alright. Anything here? Was there a reason for you to do that? I guess I can just open this door. Anything in here? Oh, hello. Oh! Oh, hello. That looks... Oh, it's a switchback! It's a shortcut! Okay. Alright. Where does this take us to? This takes us back down to the boat. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know there's actually like a gun we can get. I think if we go into our inventory here and we go into skills, so like we have these things that we know. So then we can learn to make like, you know, electric cables, which we hold left click. It'll let us make those. Basic cylinder, dismantling tool. We also have enhancers, so like we can increase our engineering, build time reduction and consumption, craft time is reduced. See, these are all kind of cool. Increases pressure capacity. Oh, I'm guessing so that's when we go diving. Scrapper, power management, yep. And let's see a little bit more battery power. And a bit more weight would be nice. Let's do that. And that. Increase our vitality a little bit. A little more power management. And increase our battery a little bit more. There we go. And let's also make... Let's get this electric cylinder thingy here. So we have to reach another level to get that. And we'll get this dismantling tool as well. And that. Okay. We'll save the rest of our points. Alright. The reason I came up here, though, is because what we can do... besides have to fight all of these little bots that have decided to hang out up here next to the solar panels. Alright, little bots, you could be, you know, helpful and repair things instead of bothering me. Alright, there we go. Alright. So we're going to grab this, connect it to here. We're going to grab this and connect it to here. That was not what I meant. Connect there, please. And then we can repair this solar panel. And basically, when the sun comes back up, we'll get more power. Alright. And we get some more... What about these guys? How are these things? They're not great. But they are technically working. Yeah. Bad bots. Bad. You're not doing your job. I think I like the wrench. The wrench is working well for me. What? Did I miss one? Oh, standing on that stuff hurts. Okay, that's good to know. I don't have the stuff I need to repair that. But it's not in bad shape. Can I get a cable over to it? Connect. Is this cable long enough? There we go. There we go. And now I have a small trickle of power back into the base. Alright, yeah, we got one more of those little... You know what? We're going to go ahead and get rid of this weird blob. Yeah, get off. Here. It's my oil rig thing. Oh, there's stuff down here. So I throw myself down here by accident. We found a basketball. Taking the basketball. Or flashlights, we can actually see. Okay, so we got lots of recyclables down here, basically, it looks like. Oh, there's more stuff down here. I don't know where that goes. I don't want to find out where that goes. Oh, there's something out there. What is that? But see, you can see like other points of interest out there. There's all this metal barrel. Has anyone played Raft before? Because it's almost like a sci-fi version of Raft, where you're playing as a robot and you're trying to survive and do stuff. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think we've kind of explored everything out here. Oh, nope, here's something we missed. Come on, get off. Yep. Get out of here, weird nanite swarm thing. Oh, this is a... What is going on here? Oh, that I'd gotten stuck on that somehow. Alright, pull this vent off here. Pull this out of here. Alright, what's in here? Okay. Anything over here? Some loot. Some more loot. Some more loot. This is just like a little crawl space that I've wandered through. Oh! Oh! This is that, like, giant hole. Oh, that goes down to the water. I don't want to fall in that. I thought this was looping back to that giant, you know, vent we found earlier. Alright. I'm also nearly at capacity on, like, lootable materials here. Let's see what's over this way. But we'll get into some crafting and go finish powering up the boat here in a second. Oh, we leveled up. That's nice. Got some more scrap bits. Oh, here we go. What's this? What do we find over here? Where does this go? We found some tech scraps and some other things. We found some crowns. So this is just where someone was hiding, I guess. Oh, there's little stick figures on the wall. That's not a good sign. We let the clean air flow. It's a nice motivational poster for the maintenance crew. Alright, well, let's get to work on this thing here. So, Quest 2, Vessel of Tomorrow. We need to power up the vessel, which we're working on. We need to refuel the vessel, which we will start working on. First things first, actually, we should probably connect this to ourselves and charge ourselves up here. Do I have this light switch in here? We are not getting much power. Why are we not getting any power? Is this not connected to power over here? Oh, it is not. Okay, well, let's fix that. There we go. Now it's got power. There we go. Now we can charge up here. Now there's the light switch. And now we have power in here. Nice. This game is all about cable management. Did you learn cable management when setting up your computer? If not, you're going to struggle with this game. Alright. You reel that in. Alright. Okay. Okay. So this is the recycling station. So let's go ahead and... Oh, actually, we leveled up, didn't we? Let's go into here. Now that we're level 3. So now we can make the gun. Let's see here. So we've got a couple more skill things here. We want this diesel engine cylinder. We will probably want this fuel cable. And then... let's see here. I don't know what to make. Yeah, we'll make the small batteries. And then enhancers, let's see here. Do scrapper, battery, power management here. Get us a few more hit points. A little bit more weight capacity. And I really think this battery management is probably going to be key here, since that's basically like how, food efficient we are. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll connect a cable to here, and then over here, and then I'll show you how the scrapping system works. So we're turn this guy on, and we can come into here, and basically like these basketballs we could scrap. Oh, we found an electronic grenade. Oh, that's interesting. Like this tech scraps, so if we recycle it, we get silicon, gold, and polyurethane potentially, so we'll throw that in there. Rubber scraps, rubber and plastic. Copper scraps, wire, copper, iron, Same with these wire scraps. If we recycle this BioLite, which is from those, like, blobs, we can get vitamin D, potentially. Fabric scraps. More wire scraps. Broken glass. Makes a heck of a racket, doesn't it? So we'll move away from that while that sits here and thinks about it. And you can just, like, pick up stuff like this and just throw it in there. I'm gonna stand back while that's just sitting over there making an awful racket. You can just sit there and think about that. But, like, we can take these metal canisters and throw them in there and stuff. Oh, good. It finally finished. Okay. So now we can pick all that up. There we go. If you can see, it's recycled all that into, like, usable materials for us. Oh, we found a battery over here, too. But we'll go ahead and turn that off. Recharge ourselves a little bit. And reel this cable in. There we go. Cool. But that's how you, like, recycle things to get more materials. You can basically recycle anything. Let me go check and see if our ship's actually charging here. So we've got power going down here. It should be charging up these batteries that we've got down here. Yeah, looks like they are charging. So all this is charging. Grab all that stuff there. Oh, here we go. We got another loop switchback right there. Nice. What's in here? Looks like we got some more materials. Nice. A healing station. Get ourselves healed up. There we go. Turn the lights on in here. What's in here? Okay, this was the other way we could have come in here. But I think we went through this, didn't we? We went through this crawl space, I believe. Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's what we did. Instead of coming in through the other way. Okay. Alright. So let's go back down here, turn the lights on. There we go. Get the lights on in here. Let's see here. Do I have a place where I can plug this battery in? No. Alright. We got another teddy bear. And this is the other crafting area down here. That's next to the boat. So that you can do crafting. Very handy. But we're not going to worry about that right this second. What we're going to worry about is getting our boat connected up to power. We need to go on this side for. I forgot to check and see if there's anything up here. Oh, right. This is the big thing to open the main door. So there we go. That's how we release the boat. Okay. Alright. And there's all kinds of, like, secrets. This game really encourages you to explore. So, like, if we go up in here... See, there's all kinds of, like, loot in here. Around 6. And this is actually where, like, those blobs came from. See? They were actually all hanging out in this, like, little area. So when I watched another guy play named Spange, he encountered all those blobs in this tunnel and had to fight them in the tunnel. Which, let me tell you, that looked horrifying, if I'm honest. Okay, got all these loots. Got a teddy bear in that. Yeah, someone was in here trying to survive. Alright. No, so... It also wants to do a quest called Rags to Riches, where it wants us to extract materials. And we'll do that in a minute. But let's see about getting the boat charged first, here. Okay, so let's see here. It wants us to... Oh, there's one more blob. Blob! Come on, blob. There it goes. Good lord. That last of them? Alright. Yeah. Let me turn this off. Let's go down and repair the engine here. So, this is our diesel engine. It needs to be repaired. The diesel engine is not supposed to be on fire. Alright, there we go. And we need to pick this. Oh, we can repair this. That's cool. Alright, so we need to loot that. Alright, let's see here. Let me put the wrench away. Yeah, let's see here. Diesel engine. Actions? What are my actions? Drop. There we go. There we go. And then we need to put this in here. There we go. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright. So this is our own, like, recycling unit and our own crafting unit on board the boat, which is very handy. We got another diesel engine component right here. Alright, let's get our repair tool out. Alright, looks like it's fine. Cool. So there's our diesel engine fixed up. Let's go get some diesel, though. Cool thing is, all we have to do is, like, grab this cable here. And go over to here, and attach it to the diesel tank. There we go. That'll start filling us up with diesel. I wonder why we're struggling to get power, though. Oh, right. Because it's this guy is not connected to anything. Alright, hold on. Trying to think of how I want to fix that. Because what I need to do is get power from up there down to here. So we're running off that power grid we fixed. I want those batteries. Good, got those batteries. Alright, so let's go up here real quick. Okay, so here we go. We got that. Cool. Where was that crafting room? That crafting room was downstairs, wasn't it? Did I unlock the... No, I did not unlock the extender. I should have. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, we'll just have to see if we can run a cable that far. Pardon me, my voice is starting to go out on me here a little bit. We have a place we can plug in down here. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so let's go into here. I got an idea. First, let's connect that to ourselves so we have power here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. We're going to connect this to the power over here. Turn this on. Now let's see here. Generating. Okay. We need that. We need a solar cell. For a solar cell, we can make that. So let's make one of those. E. And then we need connector components. And then we need an alloy frame. And actually, for this, we also need a battery cell, another alloy frame, another connector port, and conduit wiring. Alright. Let's make... Hold on. Let's cancel. Q. Let's make this. There we go. I want to try this gun. Because I saw someone else make it in the thing, and I want to try it. There we go. Okay, so this just... It's this. Alright. Yep. Hold on. Q. There we go. Alright, now let's try that again. Okay. Let's get that. Let's go into our inventory here, and we'll put this down here. Okay. Yep, I'll be back tomorrow, and I will be streaming some Vintage Story tomorrow, probably around the same time, if that's still good for you, Gabriel. Let's grab all these parts here. Alright. Okay, because what I want to do... Okay, no fall damage. Alright. Now, let's see here. Build. Can I build that? I can. And I can build it on the ship. Alright. So I'm going to put a solar panel right here. Alright. E. There we go. Do I have the parts to do another one? Okay, no, I don't. Alright. U for cancel. Okay, so now if I connect to this, connect to that. Yep, see you tomorrow then, Gabriel. Alright, there we go. What do you say we take the ship out, folks? Because I think we've kind of done everything we can do here. Alright, we're gonna take that, reel it in. There we go. I love the interface they have up here for this, for the instructions on the ship here. This like whole interface right here. So let's grab the boat. So we are anchored, so we have to put a spacebar to unanchor ourselves. Well, it looks like we have solar panels on the roof to some extent too. And if we go to throttle up. Oh wait. And never mind. Well, alright. I was going to disconnect that fuel line, but it's alright. So I know if we go too far out with the boat, the demo ends as well. So
This vessel is more than just machinery. It's your refuge. Your home now. Sail forth, caretaker. Reclaim the waters humanity once commanded.
there we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and sail off towards the next point of interest here, even though that's going to end the demo. But I want to thank you all for joining me for this demo, and we'll go on to the next one. So the next one we're going to be looking at, I think, is a demo called Cosmos Point, which is like a spaceship salvaging tactical RPG strategy game type thing. But I like this. I like the controls of the boat. Feels very boat-like. Yep, see, we're leaving the playable area. Sailing further will end the current game. And the cool thing is we can actually, like, just let the ship sail. We don't have to actually be standing there at the controls, so we can wander around and do stuff. Which is kind of cool. But yeah, this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Very Raft feel for people who've played Raft. Alright. I'm just curious how long it's going to let me do this, sail in this direction before it ends the demo here. I'm guessing that's what this, like, fogging effect is. There it goes. Last caretaker. Yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, so we're going to exit that. We'll go exit the game, and we're going to go on to our next one, which I just saw this morning. I haven't even seen anyone play this. I haven't seen anything about it. It's Cosmos Point. If you go to the store page here, basically you're controlling a squad of fighters in a turn-based battles. The game pays great attention to the details of equipment, weapons, backpacks, lots of grenades, and other devices. The more resources you take out of the mission, the more improvements you get to make at your base. So basically the idea is you're going on scavenging runs and fighting for resources to improve your base. So let's go back to my library here, and let's go ahead and see how this one goes for Cosmos Point here. Again, I've not played any of this. I've not even seen anyone play this. How long has it been since our ship crashed? We don't have long to live. I didn't get to finish reading the rest of that. There's something there. Maybe this is our next chance. Alright. Okay, so it's taking us over to this abandoned spaceship. Abandoned science station. That's what we needed. Alright, so we found an abandoned science station. Alright. Docking successful, take a look around first. Okay, so we can use right click to move, or the arrows, camera, we can use middle mouse. Alright. And zoom. There we go. Okay, we're not alone here. Pick up the scattered equipment. Alright. There we go. These things belong to someone quite recently. It's not necessarily repeat other, add everything you find to your inventory. Alright. Inventory. Okay, so we found a little SMG. Key card. And some ammunition. Alright. So we got basically an extra 40 rounds, so we got 60 rounds total for our SMG. Alright, so basically we can use a key card once on the door. There we go. It's kind of teaching us how to play here. Alright. No action points left, so we have to skip our turn. There we go. Our enemy reloaded, apparently. And shot at us. That's not nice. Our turn. Alright. Choose a weapon to attack, confirm. Okay. Okay, well, I'm glad that enemy wasn't particularly strong. Yep. Never too much loot, put on the armor and take the ammo. Got it. So this is our tutorial, basically. Taking the ammo. Okay. Alright. Well, that's our turn. Yeah, we were getting beat up. Alright, so once let's finish off the last enemy. Alright. There we go. So now let's just come over here and get this backpack. Okay. Got some more ammo. Battery. So we can move these bolts into here and put this in the backpack. So there we go. So let's see here. Alright. Move on to the station. Apparently they were some tourists like us, but they lost their vigilance and now we mastered this piece of metal. Okay. Let's reload real quick. Always good to reload before we go in. There we go. And I think we completed that little battle. Alright, so let's just click here. We discovered the entire station controlled by artificial intelligence. Everything is under his control here. We won't be able to set up anything. What about us? What is his primary task? It's not known yet, but we immediately wanted to knock him out and take control of everything, but he advised against it. Did he recommend it? Yes, I recommended it. I explained that I could quickly turn the local conditions into unsuitable for your location. Wow, okay, they gotta work on some of the writing in this. Wow, we're being held hostage by a piece of hardware. Not at all. Your presence does not prevent me from carrying out my tasks. The main thing is to not try to harm the station or my protocols. If we want to get out of the sector, we need to find the nearest habitable planet where we can fly to. At the moment, the station does not have a search option. It is necessary to build a communications antenna. It's an interesting suggestion, but we're not engineers. Find enough resources, everything else will be done by me. Let's try, there are no other options anyways. Alright, so I guess it wants us to go here. Storage. So we need plastic and metal. Okay. Storage contains all valuable items, weapons, and more. It's necessary to take out of the backpack anything that might be needed. Okay, so we'll leave. Can we... How does this compare? Information. Number of shots, number of cartridges, overall accuracy. Okay. This is better. Yeah, alright. Can we open this? Mag? Open. Oh, good. We can take the bullets out. Cool. Good. That way we can actually take these bullets with us. Leave these bolts in here. These cables. This battery, I think. And... Okay, what do you have? You have an assault rifle, a cylinder backpack. You don't have any backpack or weapon, so here you go. Give you some armor. And she also has nothing. Wow, alright. Okay, but here we go. We got some more stuff. That's an assault rifle. That does not look like an assault rifle. Actually, we'll go back to this guy. We'll give this guy an assault rifle instead. Alright, so... Needs an action. Number of shots used is 2. Grab this one. 3. Let's go with that. Alright. Magazine. There we go. Yeah, I put that in the wrong slot. There we go. Accuracy 75. What's this do? Good accuracy there. Do we have... We don't have an optic for it. Wait, here we do. Yeah, let's do this one. Alright, it's not bad. We'll go with that. Let's give him some cartridges here. Alright, let's come over to here. She's going to be our sniper. This one looks like it has a lot of customization. Alright. Yeah, no, this one's much better accuracy here. Oh, this thing's terrible in accuracy. Yeah, good lord. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Metal parts, cables. Okay, so let's go back up here. And let's give her a medical kit. Give this guy a medical kit. What is this? Impact grenade. Then we have, what's this? Regular grenade. So we give this guy regular grenade. He has an impact grenade. Give this person regular grenade. Give her impact grenades. Give that guy that backpack. Can she even carry this? No, okay. I don't even know what this is for. Open? Oh. So this has, like, some gear in it. Can this be, like, carried with us? Information. I don't know what that's for. Well, let's give her some... Wait, does this guy have armor? Yeah, he's not... They have armor. Let's give her some armor. What's this do? Since he's kind of a close range guy, we'll give him some armor. We'll give this guy some armor. I'm gonna put these things in here for now. Move these over here to the parts area. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna give these rounds to this guy. That doesn't really help him. Alright. Let's close all that. Let's see here. Here we go. Open. Oh. we get to select 2 fighters, so we'll do this guy, landing. Alright. Now I'm starting to figure it out. Okay. Send in our assault rifle guy. Okay. Okay. I feel like there's something there. Alright, let's intern here for a second. Alright, let's move over here. So there was loot on the ground here. We got some fabric parts. Okay. Oh, hello. All right. There we go. All right. So that's one guy dead. Do we have enough AP left? Not really. What about here? No, not enough there. All right, so let's move back here. Let's end turn. All right. Oh man, my assault rifle guy's in real bad position over here. Okay. 2 down. Okay, so he healed himself. Okay, so that's the number of hit points that they can heal. Alright, now Henry. Can you hit this guy? Yeah, but you didn't get him. I need you to make that kill. There we go. And you're alright. Let's move over to here. We got another guy over there. Alright. Can you move it all? No. Alright, so that's our turn. Let's move on. Now you're gonna have to deal with that guy. Okay. Henry. Let's reload real quick. And now, let's deal with our new friend over here. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's move to here. Nope, not quite far enough. Okay, let's move to here. There we go. Good. Alright. Let's actually fall back here. And let's intern. I think we've gotten most of them now. So let's see what kind of loot we can find. So we've got some ammo. We'll take the ammo. Got a key card. For now, we'll take the SMG. Just mostly so we can offload it. There we go. Can we get there? We can. Inventory. We got some duct tape. Nice. Alright, let's get over here. Do some looting. Open this up. Yeah, so we'll take this guy's sight here. Give ourselves a little bit more accuracy, hopefully. There we go. Alright, got some more ammo we'll take. So I like how we can kind of just like loot everything these guys were carrying on them. Got some more ammo for the SMG. There we go. What do we have here? Oh, we got a big battery. Alright, so we'll take the fabric. We're gonna have to send the other guy up here to get this one. It's end turn. Because I think we've... Oh, there's one more enemy back there. Ooh, and he's... Oh, there's more than one. We're gonna have to fall back. Henry's getting tore up. Alright. How you doing, Henry? This weapon has been changed. It needs to be refreshed. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and reload it as well for one. How's Henry? He needs some health, so we're gonna apply some medicine. And we're gonna take a turn to shoot at this guy. He didn't do a lot of damage. Alright, let's rotate here. Gonna fall back. Alright, we're gonna bring over our other guy. Okay, he's opened that up. It wasn't really what I was going for, but it's alright. Move him here. There we go. Yep. Okay, so you spread out the damage a little bit, which is good. Alright, that guy only got one hit. Good. Good, good, good. Alright. Yep, not close enough for the grenade. Yeah, see, I'm on it like right there. So let's go over here to the machine gun or to the assault rifle instead, or the SMG instead. Oh man, 2 misses. All right, we're gonna stay right there. All right. And I'm gonna have to work on this guy's range here. There we go. Move back here. Alright. That guy moved around, took some time to reload, but we can't see where he's moved off to. Stick our head out here. There he is. Let's see what this guy dropped. He dropped some SMG ammo, which will drop this SMG here. And we'll take his ammo, though. Kind of want that helmet. But we'll deal with that later. I just need to move closer a little bit. Alright, so let's wait right there. Let's move Henry up. Alright. There's nothing we can really do, so we're just going to wait right here. Oh, didn't even see that guy over there. A lot more of these folks left in here than I thought. Oh, that's a problem. Alright, so we gotta move both of our guys here. There we go. Everybody healed up. Alright. This is not going to be a great turn for us. We're still going to take a bit of a beating, but we're out of the grenade blast. Okay. We survived it, though. Alright. Henry. Let's finish this guy off. Come on, Henry. Good lord. Okay, there we go. Alright, come on. Game. Oh, alright, come on. Shoot the guy. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Move him back behind cover here. Make the move to us if they want to fight. Well, looks like that guy's trying to run. Oh, there's another one over there. Okay. There we go. And we'll bring Henry up as well. Let's just in turn here. See if we can't lure this guy out. Oh, there's someone else around. Oh, Henry's not looking too good. Okay, we got some metal parts here. some plastic parts. Let's grip this battery here. There we go. Is there anything here we want to take? Not really. This guy had some bolts and some wires in his backpack. Okay, there's still someone moving around. I'm gonna move Henry up. Just keep Henry with my other guy, Babel, here. Keep them safe. There's that guy. I think he was running for it. So we can move to... There we go. Alright. Alright, what do we have here? Ooh, we have a jetpack. Nice. And injector of X-Skill. What's this do? This item is necessary to improve fighters. It can be used in the laboratory. So we'll take that with us. Alright. I don't hear any movement. Let's see what we have here. Got a med kit. So let's bring him over here. Okay, so let's drop his med kit. Move him up there. Move him over here. We're going to take this grenade here, put it in his backpack. Do this. There we go. Got an intern. Alright, apply first med kit. Grab this one just so we have a full med kit to take back with us. Move over here. Got some ammunition we'll take. And what about over here? We got some more SMG ammo. We'll take that. Alright, let's move up here. Grenade. We'll put it here in his inventory. Got some more ammo we'll top off. There we go. We're almost done with this mission. Okay, let's go over here and grab this. That's just some more ammo. We'll just top it off. And then we'll go ahead and move him into the exit. Exit. There we go. Complete the mission. Alright. So this is Cosmos Point. It's interesting. I'm kind of seeing... I kind of want to see how this plays in between here. Let's go into here. So let's offload things. We'll offload these grenades. Let's go into the ammo dump here. We'll offload ammunition here. We got some cloth and some metal. Some more cloth. Okay, so they don't really stack too well. We got some duct tape as well. We got this battery here. All right. How do we upgrade stuff? So to upgrade the engine, we need cables, a transformer, bolts, and batteries. Oh. Let's see your storage, engine. Here we go. Workshop. Alright, I'm starting to see how this works. Laboratory is for improving our fighters. So we can get another battery. We can improve the connection. We're looking for these batteries. Okay, I'm starting to see what's going on here. So we kind of want to go in and extract out specific materials to build specific parts of our base. Okay. Alright, I kind of see what's going on here. It's not bad. It's interesting. I'm going to have to keep an eye on this one. I think this one could be an interesting game in the future. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Alright. So, let's see here. Let's exit the demo for now. I think we'll move on to something else. And I think the final demo we're going to play for today might be Ardenfall here. So I'm going to update that real quick, because it had an update today. So let's do this one. We're going to play Ardenfall. So Ardenfall, from what they've described, is kind of reminiscent of like Morrowind, if people liked to play Morrowind back in the day. But we're going to take a look at it here.
You are a traveler on a westward voyage across the sea. Your vessel is caught in a mysterious fog. Its emerald tendrils tear at the hull, dragging the ship into the depths. You are cast into the frigid waters of a land unknown. Your past life as a scoundrel, a sellsword, or a scholar is irrelevant. You are now an outsider who must forge a path in this world.
Alright, so you get to pick our race here. So the Obsidian Dwarves get +2 to heavy armor, heavy weapons, +2 to marksman, and +1 to light weapons. You get a Crew Elf, which is thievery, light weapons, stealth, light armor. Alright. And what's this Nair Elf here? Elemental magic, alteration magic, psychic magic, and speech. I kinda want to play caster, so there we go. So what do you get for being an elder? You just get different appearance. Okay. So next, appearance, I'm not going to worry too much about. Attributes, here we go. So strength is heavy armor and weapons. This is obviously our magic, so we're going to do that. Charisma for speechcraft and thievery. Get a little bit of endurance for extra stamina and health. Oh, alchemy is apparently agility. That's interesting. Do a little bit of strength here. A bit more charisma. Let's do one more in endurance. There we go. Major skills. So let's do... Has very low weight and lower defense value, but also enhances magic abilities. Alright, so let's do... Charm Bind. So we'll do that. And we'll do Conjuration. And I think we'll do Speechcraft. Alright. Traits. So we can do... What's Survivalist do? Scholar. It will take Scholar. It'll take Apothecary, I think. And I'm going to do Kazakh. There we go. There's our summary. Create character. Yes. This is a playtest, by the way. People can get involved in this playtest. Because I don't think this is just the next fest for this particular one. But this is Ardenfall. It's supposed to be kind of reminiscent of, like, the playstyle of, like, Morrowind and some of the Elder Scroll games. In the sense that it's, like, an RPG. It's first person. And you kind of level up your skills and stuff. So anyone who's familiar with the various Elder Scrolls games should be familiar with how this looks. So we wake up on a beach after a shipwreck here. Is there anything in this barrel? There is. So we found some money and a tattered hat. Press I to open our inventory. Cool. So we can quick slot items. So we have some ragged pants and this tattered hat. Well, we'll equip the tattered hat because it's what we got. Oh, that was the wrong thing. There we go. We don't have any weapons or anything, and we have 35 coins. Anything else on the beach we can grab? We got this guy over here. This place is very bubbly. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take that item, whatever that is. What is that item? Oh, it's some sort of painkiller. Okay. Well, we can sell it. Either way. We'll go talk to this guy. Ah, someone's still breathing. I'm starting to think the ocean starting to make a fine meal. Cough's pushing himself up. We need to find help. Okay. Scholar. Your green robes are of the Tabuski clan who rule this region. Yeah, there you go. That's right. I'm very close relation to the house. Close enough to be in the clan. Close enough to have great reach here. Okay. And then what of this fog? Is this normal for such a place? Normal, yes. Natural, no. The Empire marked this bay off limits until the beacon is restored. Either our captain didn't get word or is an absolute fool. Alright. We've heard the tales of fogs from afar. Okay. I don't know. Bizarre storm. Okay. Alright. Maybe I can help. There's a small cave tucked in the cliffs. It's veiled in vines. Brought an old katana, but my arms failed me. I abandoned it in the reeds. Please hurry. Okay, so he wants us to go cut our way through the vines over there. We're gonna have to do something about this music here. Screens, fine. Audio. We're gonna turn down this music a little bit. Not the master volume. The music volume. We're gonna turn that down. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Turn these up a little bit more. There we go. Resume. Okay, that's better. Music was getting a little loud. Nothing in that barrel. I'm gonna guess that's the vines he wants us to cut. So let's go take a look. Do we have any... character. Alright, so we know magic. We don't have any spells, do we, though? That's unfortunate. Alright, so here's the katana he took up here. So let's put that as 1. There we go. Alright, so quick attack is that. Dash attack is that. Block is that. Okay. Alright, so we have a katana. Let's go into the cave. Here we are. Let's see if there's anything in here that's of interest to us. What is this? That had the globe look like it should have been something important. Alright, we've got a frost staff. Primary, cast frost, secondary. Okay, so we're going to put that on 2. Alright, so 2. There we go. Oh, we found some potions. Skeleton is empty. Oh, we found some mushrooms we can pick here. But not those mushrooms. Alright, we made it into here. Got some more potions. It's dark in this cave. Lots of potions. Go into here and go to our potions. And let's see here. Lesser health we'll put on 8. Lesser mana we'll put on 9. There we go. Oh, lesser mana again. Alright. So our mana does restore on its own. It's not like we have to drink a potion. Okay, that's good. Alright. Got some more potions in here. I like the fact that it's starting us off with a nice stock of potions and things. Although it's also not always a good sign in these types of games, because it means you're probably going to have to deal with a fight soon. Alright. There we go. Got it. So we got some common meat and a skin. There we go. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of mana, so we're going to have to be a little more careful with that. Alright, so we got some target dummies over there. So we got some more of these mushrooms over here. Oh, we got some more mushrooms over here. Sorry, that's one of the things I always check in these kinds of games is, you know, what kind of resources are available that you can find and pick up. Yep, looks like we've got another thing of vines we have to cut through. There we go. Got through it. Nice. Got some XP there. And we got some more loot off that guy. I like this ice staff. It's kind of cool. I like the secondary, the little spikes that it does. It's kind of cool. Oh, it was trying to teach us to dodge. Okay. Good to know. Oh, we got a bow and some arrows. Alright. Let's go into here, and we'll go over to our weapons. And we'll put this on 3. And we'll equip these arrows as well. There we go. I suspect it's going to want us to use the bow. Just a suspicion. Gonna loot all of this stuff. very dark in this game. Alright, got some more stuff up here. Definitely a dude over there. Let's try out the bow here. Where'd this wounded looter go? Yep, he's behind me. There we go. Got him. He got some better gear. There we go. All right. So let's see here. We've got these light boots, which we are not high enough level to use any of this gear. That is unfortunate. What about this rusted sword? And okay, so it looks like we can use it. We just aren't good at it. There we go. I'm going to take off these raggedy clothes because they actually reduce our rep. There we go. And this is like a little healing spot, by the way. If you stand in it, it heals you for some reason. Well, there we go. We've finished off the bandit. Got some more money. Neko teeth, Neko wing. Guessing those are animals. Oh, I'll put out the fire. Okay. No, this looter didn't make it. We got a summon. We got some lockpicks. Some paper. I mean, paper can be valuable depending on the game. Alright. So let's try to pick this. Lockpick. Failed. Failed. There we go. Got into it. Alright. So there's no minigame. It's just you try. It's just a dice roll, basically. Stamina and money. There we go. So there's to take all with E. Alright. And I see here, got some more money. Some other interesting loot. Let's see here. I saw something in here. So what does this do? It summons a creature. Is this a one-time use item? Let's put that on our 4 key. I don't know if these are one-time use or if it teaches us a spell or what. Okay. No, it's not a one-time use. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Oh, we found a dagger? We did. A burning. Alright, so let's put that as our 1 key. I like that better for our 1 key. There we go. Now we got a dagger. Oh. I like the summon pet. Our summon pet did a good job of playing distraction. There we go. Alright. Trying to figure it out. And unlike the Elder Scrolls games, it doesn't look like these items have like a charge on them. as far as like how many times that they'll use their magical effects, because Burning Dagger. Yep, I got you. Oh, you hit. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal myself. There we go. Got him. Oh, we leveled up. Okay, stats, reputation. How does level up work? Okay, there we go. I just had to wait for it to apply. Alright, so let's see here. So we get 10 improvements to our skills. So let's go light weapons a little bit. Let's do elemental magic a little bit. Conjuration a little bit. And we should probably improve our thievery, since we're not good at lock picking. Let's also do light armor. Actually, I'll do 2 in light weapons there. Do 1 in alchemy. Speech. There we go. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay, so that's how the level up system works. It just kind of happens. And you just have to wait for it to give you the option to apply the skills. Very dark in this cave, though. Alright, so let's see here. We went over there. Oh, there we go. We got that. Take scroll of ice spike. There we go. Single use. So scrolls are single use. Got it. I wonder what's over here. At least it has to sit still, whatever that was. Okay. So our magic does kind of have a bit of an arc to it. You have to slightly higher. There we go. Got it. Okay. Right. I'm having to figure out this whole, like, dodging thing here. There we go. Hit it with that one. Got it. Alright. Let's loot these things. Oh, this guy didn't make it. Oh, he's got some robes, though. Robes might be more inclined for us. And a slate of lesser fireball. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that slate of lesser fireball on our 5 key. Let's look at these robes here. What do these robes do? So they're mage armor. So we'll put these down. Okay, they're the same. Interesting that we got 2 sets. So we'll continue wearing this, though. Alright. Very curious. Curious. Anything over there? Nope. Okay, it looks like we've gotten everything in here, I think. Not seeing anything else. As dark as it is, it'd be very easy to move, so to not see something. That looks like that should be something. Oh, there's a potion there. Alright. Let's go the other way now. This game's gonna be a lot of fun. I can already tell. Alright, so that's the way we haven't been. Because this is where we came from. Let's go this way. Got another one of those little healy spots over here. I'm all about. There we go. And this is, I think, a stamina spot? Something like that. Oh, speed. Speed effect. Is there anything down here in the water? Yes, there is. I'm like, wait a minute. There we go. Nice. Oh, we're overburdened. Alright, let's see here. What can we drop? Let's go into our junk. Can we read this? Most of the pages are soaked. Juno's connection better be solid. I went up and down. The info's good. Smugglers. Okay. Nothing of great value there. Mana potion. Here we go. We'll drop this wooden cup. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. We'll drop the wooden spoon. These look like they have actual value. We'll drop the paper. Alright, what about on our armor here? We'll drop the raggedy pants and shirt. Okay. How are we doing weight-wise? We're still a little overburdened. You could drop the katana. It's only worth $12. Interestingly enough, it's got a better damage rating than the... Oh, because I think it's our skill. We're not high enough skilled to properly use this one. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we'll just make do. Alright. Jump. 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 And jump one more time. What do we have here? Scroll of Greater Lightning Spirit. Yes, I'll take that. And let's see here. We got arrows, potions. Alright, let's go to armor here. So, unfortunately, because of our lack of skill in those things, let's see here. You know, we could drop that. See, the main problem, I don't want to drop these because they're worth like $200. Alright, so let's drop this hat. And... yeah, I kind of want to drop the rusty katana. I can drop the arrows, but that's not enough weight. We will drop the rusty katana. There we go. That solves our weight problem. Okay, that's just part of the skeleton. Alright, so let's keep going this way. Which I can see. What is going on here? Why can I not jump? Okay, now I can jump. That was weird. Why can't I get up that way? Okay. Get to here. That's fine. Alright. How do I get out of this cave? Do I have to go up this way? Okay, I guess I had to go up these rocks here. That was the trick. This definitely has a look of, like, a boss arena to some extent. Yep. There we go. Alright. This ice staff is working out really well. Okay. Mage for the win. Alright, so we got some meat, some stuff, potions. Nice. Okay. I like this. Well, there's a treasure up there? How do I get to that treasure? Okay, I see what's going on here. Because one of the things we got is a levitation potion. Hold on. Standard levitation. Drink. There we go. Levitation. There we go. We're overburdened. There we go. That's fine. Let's see here. What else can we do here? Alright. How are we doing on XP? Well, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay, what can we drop? What can we drop? Oh, this stuff is very good and not heavy enough to drop. I could drop some of these. Well, that wouldn't be enough. Do I have a potion of, like, strength or something? Nope. Throwing potion of sage potion. Oh, these were weapons. That's interesting. I'm gonna put that on our 6 key, just something to throw. Cool. Well, let's see about getting out of here. There we go. Alright, and now we'll finally make it to the town of Ardenfall. Alright. Is there a way for me to put... Okay, R puts my weapon away. Good. That's just... That's exactly like any Bethesda game. Alright. At least we can still sort of run while we're over encumbered. Let's see if we can find a person to do some trading with. Sell off some of this extra loot. That person looks like they might be a merchant. Let's see here. Yep. An outsider. Okay. Alright. Otherwise, speak with him. Let me see what you have. Alright. We have much to spare. Have a look. Okay, that's fine. I want to sell things. So, let's sell that. And we'll sell that. And what's this for? Looks like they got to work on the item portrait for some of these things here. Okay, so he also only has like $400. Good to know. I don't know if any of these have like particular value. I'm just gonna sell all of it for now. Alright, so let's say let's sell the great axe as well, because we don't really need that, and the great sword. We keep the katana, the bow, and the dagger. Keep the staff. Oh, we have another summoning plate, so we'll keep that. We are still way overburdened. Alright. You know, we will sell these these poison gas things here. Alright, let's hit trade. Thank you. Yep. Goodbye. Alright, how we doing? That's much better inventory-wise. Alright, so let's go talk to this, wise person. Doing this kind of standard trope here of we're the outsider. Yep. This looks like the wise dude.
Yes.
What brought you here? You're not welcome here. Bands of beings outside their feet dragging through our sands would only press us slower. Perhaps time you and the rest of the outsiders, what that word means, you trouble these waters, return across the great sea. Okay. Many unbelievers on the surface. The spirits of Christmas the fog. Okay. Permit me to remain. There's no mere object to be pushed aside. A thing of the spirit swelling in this realm, but not owned by it. A shortcut you take with wounded. The matter is not for strangers. I will not allow it. I ask you again to depart from here. I give my hand freely and respectfully. I'll bring no harm to this creature. Okay. It's fine. You may linger for a short time while you try to clear the pass. If see any harm come to my village, I'll hold you directly responsible. Do not mistake this for a welcome. Until the beast is driven from the past, you're no guest, only a burden we suffer. There's a hermit living in the Sphinx Hollow. If you will set on dislodging the creature, he alone may hold the knowledge. Either way, I believe he's our best hope of removing the creature safely. Act wisely. Alright, so there's apparently some creature blocking the pass up there. Alright, so let's go into our quest log here. Between a rock and a hard place. Find a way to remove the creature, go to the forest, speak to the hermit. Okay. But this game's pretty neat. It definitely has that, like, Elder Scrolls feel to it. Kind of feel like I'm playing Morrowind to an extent. What is this guy? Greeting, stranger. I saw you come from that cave. Do you see any jellyfish in there? Blue ones that glow like little lamps? Jellyfish, why do you ask? Oh, not at all. It's the caves I'm worried about. You see, I want to catch one. They only dwell underground rivers and lakes. The blue ones, I mean. The ones that glow. They taste much better than the ones out in the sea. Sweeter, almost like a berry. Sea jellyfish taste salty, not as good. Okay. I'll find one. I'll make sure to bring it back to you. I have to go now. Okay. Goodbye. So now we have to find a glowing blue jellyfish. Interesting. Well, let's head up here into the forest. Let's see if we can't find that hermit. Okay. Okay. Blocked, perhaps. Press your hand against a rough surface. Circle of unbridled energy. You channel the force through your limbs. Erupt from the now cleared hole. Alright. There we go. We cleared the vent. Nice. I'm not sure if we were supposed to clear the vent, but we did. We found the coral forest, so that's what this place is. God, everything looks so interesting in here. It's hard to tell if any of this is loot. Yeah, we are being attacked. Where'd he go? Yeah, I see you. There we go. Got him. Okay. That guy was hitting it kind of hard. Well, actually, what we will do is we'll eat one of these meats. There we go. That'll heal us up nicely. Well, this is an interesting looking little building. Let's go up the stairs here and see if there's anything up here. Oh. That looks unfriendly. Thankfully, we have this little ledge to hide behind. It's interesting that spells seem to cancel each other out. There we go, we got it. I don't know who that creature was, but it was kind of aggressive. It's called a Vinkujaw. Alright. Or it gave us a Vinkujaw. It's called a Kranitha something? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Alright. But it was guarding a treasure chest. Some more money. And a wooden plate. All hail the wooden plate. Alright. Lots of exploring and loot kind of in these places. Alright, let's get back to looking for that hermit. Alright, so let's go this way. Can we get up here? Yes, we can. Which is difficult. That is not lootable. Looked lootable. What's over here? I'm having a blast with this game, though. So it's good to know. You also should check out the playtest if you find this kind of game interesting. Nice little RPG. What are you? An enemy. Very aggressive enemy. Okay. Secondary on the staff is really keeping us in this game. Right now. Oh god, that hurt. This guy hits hard. Come on. Got him. Oof. Oof. That guy was dangerous. Alright. Let's eat that for some health. Enhances the intelligence of yourself by 2 for 30 seconds. Okay. Neat. Let's see if there's any loot up here, now that we've defeated the really dangerous, weird, bossy creature. Found a Fang Spore? That is... Alright, what's this? And what's that? Vine of Chaos. I don't know what that is. Wondering if these are like quest items we're gonna need later. I definitely feel like you could easily get stuck if you are not careful where you go in this game. Still looking for the Hermit. Hermit? There we go. Those plants are dangerous. Okay, anything else out here that's worthwhile looting? There you go. There we go. Those little spinny guys are hard to fight too. The way they charge you. Maybe Mage was not the best build. Alright, what's this? Alright, that's a cavern we can go into. There we go. Didn't want to let that guy get close enough to claw me. He looks like the kind of thing that would leave you bleed effect on you. Alright, so we found some sort of ruins and some mushrooms we could harvest. Still haven't found the hermit that we're supposed to be looking for out here. Maybe he's in the cavern over there. With my luck, he's in the cavern over there. Alright, let's see here. We'll keep looking for this hermit. Oh. Or it's this guy, living at this tent. I steal your stuff? Looks like I can. Yeah. Hello, hermit. Stranger comes to the camp of the alchemist. You saying hello? Unthinkable, no. Laughable, no. But here you stand. What is it after? Salts? Secrets? No, no, no. So misplaced. Indulge me. A beast is blocking the way. He thinks I hold an answer. He's wrong. I have at least 3. I have a solvent. Yes, free to you. For the trade must flow. But I cannot see to the beast myself. My current work binds me here. The Mangaroni, the mysterious who grows in the darkness of fresh water. Strange little thing. But it'll certainly do something to your beast. The Vine of Chaos, found in Purple Highlands. That one. It'll be violent, so we don't want to use the Vine of Chaos. Finally, there's the Blossom of Serenity, blazing orange, up in high places. That one is sure to soothe the creature. Surely it will spare it from any harm. So we want the Blossom of Serenity. Tell me of the Blossom of Serenity. Close? Oh no. Price higher. Always higher. So better have it for Tensu? The floating lands above, of course. Born from bubble dew. Okay, throwing chunks. My first camp went that way. Poof, gone. Okay. No, I cannot. Okay. I swear it will not kill the creature. Okay, so we want the Blossom of Eternity. Alright. What do you have for sale, bud? Alright. So he's got potions. Nice. So we could sell him some stuff. Let's sell him these stamina potions, because we're not using them. What's Rain Cloud do? Stops all fire damage. Okay. We'll sell him this wooden plate. Clearly he needs wooden plate. Gonna sell him all these little things here. Oh, we found a Staff of Fireball. Nice. Wait. Did I sell him that chaos thing? No. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that trade. Very well. Alright. Goodbye. Alright. Do we still have that chaos thing? Oh, we do have the... Alright, so we do have that. Okay. Interesting. Well, I think I'll call it there, because, well, I could spend a lot more time playing this game. I think it best that we don't. Because otherwise I'll never get on to other things. So tell me what you think about Ardenfall. I hope you all enjoyed seeing Ardenfall. And let's see if we have time for one more game here. So let's save. Yeah, that'll be fine. Quit the desktop. There we go. Alright, so that was Ardenfall. Definitely has a very, like, almost Eastern-themed Morrowind feel to it. Kind of like it, though. Kind of like it. Alright. The other one I was kind of thinking about taking a look at was Runes of Ruin. Sorry, Regions of Ruin. RuneGate demo. So let's take a look at that. Now this is a dwarf game where you're playing as like a dwarf and you're working on rebuilding like a dwarven society after y'all had to run away from, you know, an invasion. Let's see here. Urst is a fine name. Bald's not bad. Laurel's short. I like Former Glory. That's nice. Beard. Divide and Conquer. Pointy. Ooh, Longbeard. Gotta do Longbeard. I like that kind of gray. There we go. Alright. Countless years of dwarves and races endured unceasing tragedy. Alright, with each passing generation, fewer and fewer. Built a sanctuary for ourselves, the first time since Downfall. We let our guard down. Now the final bastion of our home was fallen and drowned in ash and blood. A scant handful of survivors flee into the wilderness. Retreating into the dark earth, we did not seek vengeance or victory, only sought a place to hide and become forgotten. Nothing remains of our world now. No cities, no armies, no smiles of our loved ones, no laughter. Okay. Gotta fix this volume here. Let's see your audio. Let's turn this music down a little bit. There we go. Cool. Alright. Continue. There we go. Shift, sprint, space, standard move. Alright, so we want to go this way. Your sight for sore eyes. We just have to survive this yet. Good to see your face. They're all in the house when it was put to the torch. I'm so sorry. He nods, so he's barely keeping it together. Okay. Oh, thanks, Adepts. I can't tell you how happy we are that you made it out of there alive. I'm just starting to think we're the only ones to escape the Greenskin attack on the settlement. We've been holed up here for a few days now. I thought I would never see another face I recognized again. We thought the same. We all made it here. Once the sun was down, except old Reg there. He lost too much blood. Basically wants us to go loot our friends. Alright. So he wants us to come over here and basically wear our friend's clothes, because our friend didn't make it. Alright, so now we have some clothes. It's fortuitous that you showed up. We'll need your axe hand to get deeper into the cave. Alright, so he wants us to pick up a weapon and shield. Alright, so you can swap your weapon and shield by pressing 2. Press 2 again, we'll holster them. Left click to attack, right click to block. Excellent. Investigate. Let's go. So he's going to follow us here. Remains something lives in this cave. Dwarf welcome, very safe, we promise. There's a goblin. Yep, got it. Alright, there we go. We showed that goblin who's boss. Got some money. Alright. How do you open our inventory? Oh, here we go. 21 to 26. 18 to 24. Well, this has got a slightly better damage to it. There we go. Watch out, the next goblin can throw spears. Hold right click to block it. Got it. Got it. Down. I'm gonna loot all this stuff here. I have to hold it to unlock the gate. Okay. I'm gonna bring happy to see you. Erica. Alright. Or Eric. Uria. Uria? I'm not trying to pronounce it. Alright. How do you get out of here? I can need a healing. And let's get out of here. Alright. Anything in here left? Alright. So that's our healer. Cool. Alright. What do we have here? Alright. They see something that they want us to investigate. By my beard. It's a room gate. There must be some way to activate it. Look around. Oh, we found an unknown world key. Incredible. Can't believe this is right here and still works. This might be exactly what we need. Well, let's not rush. Do you hear that? Well, here comes our other dwarven friends. They're here. Green's kids are coming. There's nowhere left to run. What about this thing? Well, we have no idea where it could take us. I don't think we have a choice. We're out of options. We're out of time. Run. Alright, so we ran through Runegate. There's a child spying on me over my shoulder. Are they following us? I don't think so. Good heavens, that was too close. The question is now, where are we? Doesn't look like anything I've seen before. We should look around. Agreed. Alright, we'll move back here shortly. Okay, so now basically we've got some things to do around here. Alright, so if we had wood, we can fix that. How you doing? I'm glad you made it out. Mind helping me with something? Sure, what do you need? Feeling this wagon might come in handy, especially when we go exploring. Find some timber, and won't need much. Alright. Hold S and space to drop through a platform. Okay, there we go. Alright. Swing weapon at a pile of lumber. There we go. We've got some lumber. So this is a ruined warehouse. Is there any more stuff around here we can, like, mine? That looks important. Okay. There we go. Let's go up here. Alright. Okay, so now if we come in here, we can fix the caravan. There we go. This will do nicely. Now grab some of the food here and we'll be ready to head out. Weapon away. Grab this food and we'll be ready for the journey. Alright. So basically we're storing some of this food up. Alright, pretty fascinating. What would you like to do? Just thinking it'd be nice to connect this to the other side. Okay. Good work fixing this wagon, now we're ready to begin exploring. If we plan on sticking around, we're gonna need some more dwarves. We should find them. Okay. What do you think of the wagon? It'll do for now. We can pretty it up later. But a box and wheels is plenty for now. Alright. Alright, let's talk to this guy real quick. Glad we... Alright. Bit of a fixer-upper. Basically, he's saying we should fix this stockpile. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to this guy, because I think he wants to set us. Find something? Yep, follow me. Alright. A certain device has something to do with the rune gate. Found this strange item. It's similar to the one you found that activated the gate that brought us here. See if you can get the rune gate working again. New world discovered. Autumn. Okay. There we go. So basically we get to adventure to different worlds and gather resources. And recruit more dwarves and come back to here and work on fixing up our city. Alright. We need help restoring these ruins. Alright. I'll follow you with the wagon to make sure you bring back as many resources as you can. But for now, let's get out there and we have many questions that need answering. Alright. There we go. Let's go. Through the portal. There we are. So, can't believe we found a whole different world. They look good. We need to gather resources and find workers to join our settlement. There's a lumber yard not far from here. Alright, and I had to see this for myself. What luck. It's great land. I believe there are some ruins nearby. We should go investigate. Okay. Oh, we found a merchant as well. By my beard. Did you come through a giant stone gate? Yes, we came through a gate built by our forefathers. Another world, you say? Ancestors built it? I just stopped by these ruins from time to time on my travels to cook a meal and shelter. Truth be told, we don't know much about ourselves other than it saved us. And we tell them our story. Listen, I'm called Orin. I'm a trader from a dwarven settlement called Rock Manor, about half day north of here. There aren't many friendly places for us here. You should go there, get the lay of the land. I'm heading back there now. I'll do that. You definitely need food. By all means, you look famished. Good hunting grounds north for us. If you're marked on your map. Cool. And what is this place? Continent of Odin Brother. Many tall folk from these land are kind or mostly nomads. But you'll find many of us around. Okay, cool. Yep. I'm taking all your food, bud. And I know you can, like, hunt these rabbits and stuff. Yep, so... Because you need food to travel on the map. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I think it was M to open up the map? Yes. So there's an area there. That's the old ruins. That's the lumberyard. So let's explore here. There we go. Now we can go to the lumberyard. Yeah, we want to travel here. Confirm. There we go. And see, it costs us food to explore and to travel. And time passes and stuff. I'm seeing if I could harvest the mushroom. Guess not. Maybe I should take up some beekeeping. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Alright. So, that gave us XP. Alright. So let's go into our skill tree. Alright. Weapon throw, power attack. Hold to perform a power attack. Recoil when you block their attacks. Dash. Yeah, we'll take the dash. There we go. Alright, so what do we get? Got an axe. Is it armor? Nope. Let's see here. I thought we got something here. Nope. What's this? Nope, that's for skills. I could have sworn we picked up something. Alright, well, we'll just talk to this guy. Greetings, Kinsman. What brings you to these parts? Now, what's your occupation? Work for timber? Tell me about the area. I see you're not from here. What would you like to know? Are there any more of our kind? I wouldn't say there are many. We do exist, though. Small settlements. Are these lands dangerous? Yeah, we're in the Midlands. It's not terribly dangerous. So, would you like to join my settlement? A dwarven settlement, you say? That's definitely enticing. Unfortunately, I have some unfinished business here. Perhaps you're interested in helping? Sure. My brother was taken by filthy greenskins not long ago. For hold up somewhere nearby. I can't leave until I know what's become of him. I'll do my best. We got some wood. Anything else in here? We needed wood to fix up stuff back at the base anyways. And we got some more food. I also know we need some stone. Let's see here. Sorry, little squirrels, but you're made of food. Alright, so map. We need to find his brother. Hunting ground. Okay, let's go to our quests. What was it? Was it over here for quests? Rescued his brother. You're taken by goblins. Let's start tracking. Okay, cool. Map. Let's explore over here, maybe? No. Yeah, we'll travel to that cave. Rogan Cook's caves, uglies keep out. There we go. How do you get the timing of that attack down? Alright. Press P to recall to town. Okay. Let's free this dwarf. Tornid. Thought my eyes see me. Can't begin to describe the Tornid city? Yeah, he sent me. He's been looking for you. That explains his luck. Meeting such a hero such as yourself. I'm getting out of here. Alright. Let's see here. We're gonna loot this. So we got a spear and a heavy crossbow. You've equipped a two-handed weapon you can swap by pressing 3. Okay. And a heavy crossbow. 4 will get us our crossbow. Right click to aim, left click to shoot, R to reload. Okay. Let's grab this food up here. Let's go into the camp. Oh man, look at all this food and stuff in here. Alright, let's see what's in the treasure chest. Got some more money. We got a temple tunic. Alright. Anything else in this cave? Alright. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Never seen such varieties of mushrooms before. Okay, he's just talking about the mushrooms. Alright. Very much. Be careful. Okay. Let's go back to here. Let's go back to the lumberyard. Alright. Now let's go talk to these guys again. Yeah. Alright, so we're back at the camp here with the brothers. Is this your lumberyard? Oh, quite right. My brother and I just started felling pines here to supply some of the locals. There's plenty more to get down. Found your brother. Thank you. I was beginning to lose hope of ever seeing your brother. If you're still offering, we'd be honored to live in the company of such heroes. Well, you're welcome. Indeed, once we've packed our things, we'll head over to see this settlement of yours. True honor. Alright. There we go. We got 2 dwarves. Nice. And a bunch of money. And another skill point. So now, we're going to take this stalwart walker thing. Okay, so let's go back to town. We'll press B. Alright. So we're back. I have something to show you. Okay. Pretty sure this is a training hall of some sort. Think we should fix it up so you have a place to train. Alright. Seeing as you're a resident fighter, we need you at your best. Should be easy to clear the way this rubble. I'm sure you're eager to hone your skills. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Upgrade it, because it's free upgrade. They just give it to you. There you go. Alright, so speak to Osmond to open up your worker tab. Come back here. He's running away from me. Oh, well, he fell out. Alright, come on, Osmond. Quit running away from me. He's trying to go back to his normal spot. Alright, there we go. Greetings, I'm sure you've... Okay, but I think we've come away with... Bring it back to its former glory. Okay. Can we fix this up? Oh, we can. There we go. We fixed the... Now I can manage our workers. Speak to me when you like to assign workers for resources. The storehouse is built. What should I do now? Blacksmith living close by the broom gate. Alright. Manage workers. Here we go. Available workers 2. We have 100 food. Alright. Manage workers. Alright, so we have 2 workers. So we can send one there. And so that'll get us 24 wood every minute. Okay. That's kind of cool. Okay. Cool. So that's how that works. I kind of like this game. I could play a lot of this. I like going out and grabbing the resources. I like dwarves. I love dwarves. But anyways, I think I'm going to end the stream here, folks. We've looked at 3 different demos. Let me know what you all think. This will, of course, be up available for people to watch after the fact. So, I thank you all for joining me, and you all have a great one, and we'll catch you next time.